Need to replace the burn pot on your Pit Boss KC combo? You may have heard it called the fire pot. Pit Boss uses both names, and the manual even calls it a burning cup. It's the small steel cup at the bottom of the pellet chamber, where the fire actually happens. We'll walk it in clean technical diagrams to see the repair from angles that are hard to catch on camera. About 40 minutes with a Phillips screwdriver, a hex key, and a shop vacuum. Let's get into it. Step 1. But first, power off, cord unplugged, and everything cool to the touch. Then, we can work. Lift the cooking grates straight up and out of the pellet chamber and set them aside where they won't get stepped on. Step 2. Under the grates is the flame broiler, the slotted plate that shields the fire. Slide its handle back to the closed position, then lift the main plate and the slider out together. Set them down flat, because they will be greasy. Step 3. Now you can see the burn pot sitting in the floor of the chamber. Scoop out the loose ash, then vacuum the cup and the floor around it until everything is dry and clean. Pit Boss asks for this every 2 or 3 cooks anyway, so it is worth doing properly. Put the ashes in a metal container with a tight-fitting lid. Step 4. The igniter slides into a sleeve on the side of the burn pot, and a set screw holds it there. Back that screw out with your hex key, then draw the igniter straight out of the sleeve. It only needs to come far enough to clear the pot. Step 5. The burn pot is bolted to the floor of the chamber through a flange at each corner. Take those fasteners out and keep them together because you are reusing them on the new pot. Step 6. Lift the old burn pot straight up and out. Look at it before you put it aside. A pot that is ready for replacement is warped, cracked through, or has holes burned wider than they started. That is what stops it holding a clean fire. Step 7. Set the new pot down into the same footprint and line the corner holes up with the floor. Start every fastener by hand before you tighten any of them, so the flange pulls down flat and the pot cannot rock. Step 8. Slide the igniter back into the sleeve on the new pot. It should sit just inside the cup, far enough to light the pellets, but not so far that it ends up buried in them. Then, tighten the set screw down onto the flat of the rod. Step 9. Rebuild in reverse. The flame broiler goes back first, sitting flat on its rails with the slider free to move. Then the cooking grates go back on top. Step 10. Plug the grill back in and start it with the lid open on the smoke setting. Within a few minutes, you should see the igniter glow, then pellets catching in the new pot, and smoke rising. Once it is burning cleanly, close the lid and let it come up to temperature. Now, let's make sure it's working. Start the grill like you would for a normal cook. You should see the firelight in the pot within a few minutes. Set a temperature and watch it climb. It should reach your set point and hold there. And look at the flame itself. It should be bright and lively, not dark and sooty with no error on the screen. Pass all of these, and this repair is finished. A couple of questions that come up. How do you know it is the burn pot and not something else? If the grill lights and holds temperature, the pot is doing its job. You replace it when it has physically failed, so look for warping that makes it rock, a crack straight through, or holes burned wider than they started. Can you just clean it instead? Most of the time, yes. Scooping and vacuuming every 2 or 3 cooks prevents most of the trouble. Replace the pot when the steel itself has given up. Not because it looks dirty. 2 things make a burn pot last. First, clean it on schedule. Every 2 or 3 cooks, scoop the ash out and vacuum it dry because ash that sits in the cup holds moisture and eats the steel. Second, never let the pot overfill. If the flame runs dark and sooty or pellets pile up unburnt, shut it down and clear it before you cook again. And one warning straight out of the manual: never enlarge the igniter hole or the holes in the burn pot. That's it. Everything we used is linked in the description below. If this video helped you out, please hit like and subscribe and check out these other videos. Thanks for watching.